Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to make a very special chicken recipe called Kaali Mirch chicken. So this is a chicken with very minimum ingredients, and of course it has to be one of the yummiest recipes. So let's get started. Here I have taken 500 grams of chicken, and then I have taken half packet of black pepper and then crushed it in the grinder. So I have put the black pepper into the chicken. So basically the chicken needs a 1 hour marination. So the first and the important ingredient is the Kaali Mirch, that is black pepper. Now we will add ginger and garlic paste. Also one important thing, please don't use black pepper powder that you get ready made. Just buy the raw black pepper packet and then crush it in the grinder and make it a fine powder, or you can say a half crushed. So now the most delicious ingredient of the recipe is the curd. So here I have used only the thick curd and not the water of the curd. Okay, so one important thing, now if you are really bored with having a regular chicken recipes, then you can definitely give this recipe a try, and I'm sure you will never regret about it. Okay, so back to the recipe again. Also add a little bit of salt in it, but don't add too much because you have to add it afterwards as well. Now I'm adding here 1 tablespoon of garam masala. Now mix up all of the ingredients well, and then the chicken is ready to be marinated for 1 hour. You can also add your hands for the mixing of the ingredients. So as the mixing has completed, now put it aside for 1 hour marination, and then while the chicken gets marinated, let's get into the cooking process. So now heat the pan and then put oil into it. Use only refined oil. Don't use mustard oil at all. Now as the oil gets heated up, add 2 pieces of dried chilies, 2 pieces of Laung and 2 pieces of Elaichi. Now fry them for 1 minute or so. Then add some ginger garlic paste into the oil and then roast it for few minutes until the raw smell goes away. After that, add chopped onions. This is 4 to 5 medium sized onions which are being chopped. So here the onions does not need to be finely chopped. You can chop it just like the way I am showing, because after all these are all going to be made into paste only. Now keep on frying all this until the onions get translucent. Now here comes the game changer of the recipe, that is the kaju. Add 10 to 15 pieces of kajus and then roast them really well. So as the onions gets translucent, off the flame and let it cool down for a while. Then as it cools down, transfer the fried ingredients into the grinder and then make it a firm paste. So here is our required paste. Now into the same pan put some more oil and then transfer the paste into the pan after the oil gets heated up nicely. Now cook the paste well. Keep on stirring continuously so that it doesn't get stick to the pan because the paste is really thick. Now add some water. So now this was the leftover paste which I had in the grinder. There I add some water so that we don't need to waste anything. So after cooking continuously for 3 to 4 minutes, now comes our chicken. So the chicken has got marinated really well. Now add the chicken in the pan. Now cook the chicken well, and please make sure you stir continuously and don't leave the pan aside because it will get stick. So now add some more water. Now here I forgot to show while adding water. I'm so sorry for that. So I added here a cup, half cup of water, and then keep on cooking. Now add salt, which I told you earlier that we will have to add salt afterwards also. So add the salt according to your taste. Now keep on cooking until it comes to a boil. So as you can see, a boil has come. So now we will leave the pan by closing its lid and then leave it for 20 minutes on low flame. So this is the scene here after 20 minutes. So the chicken is getting cooked really well. So as and when the chicken gets boiled, you will see the oil of the chicken starts coming out, which is really normal, and you will also feel the smell, the mesmerizing and yummy delicious smell coming out of the chicken. So here I added 3 masalas, that is Jeera powder, meat masala, and a little bit of Garam masala again. After adding the masala, stir for a while, and then here we will add now the final ingredient of the recipe, that is Kasoori methi. Now here I have added 2 small tablespoons of Kasoori methi, which I have crushed it with my fingers only. Here you don't need to use a grinder for crushing the Kasoori methi. Just barely do it all your fingers and then add the Kasoori methi in the curry. Now after adding the Kasoori methi, it needs to get boiled for again 20 to 25 minutes. Now make sure that you boil the chicken really well because the chicken is not fried and it is only the boiling process that we are going to eat this chicken. Another 25 minutes of boil. So after the boil, it will look like this. The oil has come out again. Now after the final boil, stir it for again a minute or so, and then finally the chicken Kaali Mirch recipe is ready to have. So basically you all can enjoy this recipe with rice, pulao, parathas, butter naan, roti, or anything you want to. This is a very delicious recipe, trust me. And if you are really bored with your regular chicken recipes, then this is the must recipe you need to try, and I'm sure you will never regret about it.